Siguli swagweg lisa niyong gets gawastujis niyong gets ungohingwene tahiuni ni wagitalo Onyota'a nii. I said, my name is Lisa, I am Oneida, and I'm from the Wolf Clan. And I said, Siguli is just our hello. So when I look at this painting, the Battle of Oriskany, and the Battle of Oriskany actually happened on our homelands, Oneida homelands. So when I look at it, I see the erasure of my people, the Onyota'a people, which are the first allies. But there's another painting done by Griffin who shows the actual allyship of the Onyota'a people, my people, the Oneida people, and shows actually two kettles together helping her husband Henyeri at the Battle of Oriskany. And she's actually the first woman in combat on American soil. It actually shows them fighting side by side, and when he was shot, she picked up his gun, loaded it for him, propped him up against it, and aimed it and helped him shoot, and eventually won the Battle of Oriskany. But that was, that's never talked about. So once again, erasure of our people, and she's one of my personal heroes. So it's sad to look at and not see the other side of the story. So when I look at these paintings, I often wonder, what's the other side of the story? What's the truth? What's the whole story? Save the Freedom of Worship piece that we're also looking at discussing today. This is by war bonds, and it shows actually, people of different faiths and people of different ethnicities on the picture. But once again, there is no indigenous people, no native people, and we are in the homelands of the Haudenosaunee, specifically the Onyota'a, the Oneida people. During this time, which was 1943 when the painting was completed, in 1943, indigenous people, Native American people, Haudenosaunee people were not allowed to practice their own religions. I was born in 1972, and it was actually a crime for my mother to name me in ceremony. And I was named in 1974 or 1975, I can't remember. It's not that long ago. It's not that long ago that it was illegal for me to get my name, or that it was illegal for me to practice my religion, that it was illegal, all these people were underground. When I see this painting, it's kind of like, that's just a slap in the face, because we weren't allowed to practice our religion until 1978. And that was when the Freedom of Religion Act was passed, and indigenous people could finally practice their religion. During that time was also the boarding school era, which is also designed to erase us. Colonel Henry Pratt, his idea was to kill the Indian and save the man, and actually beaten them until they comply, and the only way to save the man, the Indian, must die. So that was his words, and to this day we're still feeling the ramifications of the boarding schools. I think the last one closed in 1970 is when the last one closed, or 68, I'm not sure, in America. But so that's some of the things that I see when I look at the paintings, is erasure of a whole living group of people that are still here in our own homelands, the lands that I'm standing on. I like to see more representation of Native people, especially Onyota'a, Oneida people. We have amazing artists. We have amazing Haudenosaunee artists from all across the Confederacy. I would like to see them. I would like to see their paintings. I would like to see their sculptures, their exhibitions. I would like to see them put center stage and appreciated for the amazing artwork that they have done since time immemorial. That's what I'd like to see.